What's up guys, MegaDPAL here, and I'm back bringing you another Pokemon X and Pokemon Y Wi-Fi battle for you guys today. And before we start, if we could get this video up to 25 likes for my return, I'd be so grateful of you guys. That'd mean so much to me. So yeah, I know I've been away for a while. I've had a few technical issues that's forced me to be unable to upload for you guys, but hopefully they're all resolved now because I'm bringing you this video. So it's actually been a while, I believe around about 3 weeks. And as you guys may know, I do have a new icon which was made by Mienshanes. I know I've had it for a while, but I've not been able to give him a shout out yet. So big shout out to Mienshanes for making that for me, and also a shout out to Eon, who's making a banner for me. So I'll leave both their guys' links down in the description bar below. So today I'm against Kaneziken, a good friend. This is actually for EonBlitz's tourney that he had way back now, a while ago. And Kaneziken beat a couple of good people like Joey, so I know this is definitely going to be a very fun and interesting battle, so let's just get straight into it, shall we? So looking at team preview, I definitely know as Mawile is going to be a huge threat. It's actually really threatening to all my team, but I do have a few checks this thing, so hopefully it's not too much of a problem. Iv'e I'm going to lead out my Rotom, as he's also going to lead out with his Rotom. So right off the bat, we're just going to exchange Will-O-Wisps. I went for the Willow, just to scout out to see whether I was faster than this thing and see what I wanted to do. We decided to just go for the Willow, play it safe and scout as well. So knowing that I'm slower, I'm actually going to go for that Volt Switch this following turn, as he's actually going to stay and go for Hydro Pump, maybe thinking it might have been a speed tie, not wanting to risk going for the Volt Switch. But no, I do know I'm definitely slower after this, so I'll just go straight for that Volt Switch. This does give me the initiative, and I'm actually going to decide to go out into my Latias now, just because it's the best thing to take on Rotom 101. However, I do know it does in fact have a Mawile and a Heatran. I'm predicting more is Heatran here, therefore I'm actually going to make the double go out into Garchomp, because he gets a bit of HP back from his Citrus Berry, so I guess he's not got enough lefters at the minute. But either way, I pull that double go out into my Garchomp, but it actually goes out into his Mawile. Still a pretty decent matchup for me, but at the same time, I know after Intimidate I cannot actually take this thing out because I am more mixed. I'm not running max special attack, but he doesn't know that, so I make a double just go into my Rotom, trying to get a burn off on that Mawile. But actually makes the double back into his Rotom, predicting the EQ, so we're back at turn 1 basically here. So I know full well that I'm just going to go for that Volt Switch, just to get the initiative on whatever he wants to go for. He does in fact go for the Volt Switch of his own, which is perfectly fine for me because, like I said, I do get to steal the momentum right now. He actually goes out into his Heatran, which is fine because I can just Volt Switch him out, go back into my Garchomp, Mega Evolve and go straight for Earthquake. It is my safest play really, and I know he's probably going to expect me to over-predict at this point and maybe try and get up his rocks. That's the one thing I do want to avoid, because I do have a Talonflame on my team, so naturally I'm just going to Mega Evolve, just play it safe at this point. I can't afford him to get all them rocks, and as you can see, it does in fact stay in, and is basically going to die to an Earthquake now, which is real nice to me. So down goes that Heatran. This however does give me a free switch. I believe he's going to go back out into the Mawile now, just get off that Intimidate, and I'm not confident at the -1 despite being a Megatron that I can actually kill this thing. But I do in fact have a Fire Blast, and I know with the amount of EVs I'm running, it does at least 80% to this thing, at least 8%, and it does in fact have a chance to kill, but unfortunately I miss. He hits the play rough and is going to take out my Garchomp. That miss was so crucial, but either way I'm just going to go out into my Rotom Wash now, try and get a burn off on this thing, but knowing full well he's going to go into his Victina to predict that, I'm actually going to go for a Pain Split. Just because it was my safe play, I do get a little bit of HP back if he wants to switch, and I do get a bit of damage off on that Mawile if he does decide to stay in. However, he does go out to Victina, which is fine. And I was actually expecting this thing to be more physical variant, but as you can see, he was go for Psychic, so he's definitely more special as I go for the Volt Switch. Not expecting want to stay and take Hydro Pump, but either way, I'm going to go out into my Talonflame now, try and threaten this thing out with a Brave Bird. But as you're all going to see, he's going to in fact stay in and just go straight for that Psychic again, revealing Scarf. But I thought he'd switch to this point, try and preserve his Victina for later. So I'll go for that U-turn, however I don't quite manage to kill, but I can just go straight out into my Tyranitar at this point, and obviously he's locked in, but he's in fact going to die to the Sandstorm Recall, so down goes that Victina. So this is once again going to give him another free switch into that huge threat, that Mawile, but I do pack the Fire Blast on my Tyranitar, and I'm going to go for that, and unfortunately I missed once again. This Fire Blast I don't believe would have knocked out the Mawile, but had I landed both the Fire Blasts, this thing would have been long gone. At least one, then I know I could have easily gone out into my Lucario and just taken it out with a close combat. So now I'm going to go out into my Rotom. I'm actually going to try and get a burn on this. I'm actually expecting to switch, fearing the burn on this thing. But no, he actually stays in, predicts that nicely, and he's going to go for that Play Rough and evaporate my Latios' HP bar. So because of this thing, Even though it should be down, it's taken out 3 of my guys now. But I can just come in now after the Volt Switch damage. I did a calc, I knew that my Lucario could take it out from this range, so I just go straight for that close combat, live full Lucario. Finally managed to take out that huge threat. But basically, the game is pretty much in his hands just because, yeah, I've lost too many of my guys. So here, I actually go for the waterfall. Sorry, the Swords Dance. The reason why I went for the Swords Dance is, if he was a belly drum set and I switch and he goes for the belly drum, I pretty much lose. So I was forced to go for that Swords Dance to hopefully take it out with a Bullet Punch after the belly drum. But as you can see, it's the standard Choice Banded set. So I'm just going to go back out into my own wash. After he takes out my Lucario, just go for that safe Volt Switch. So he brings in his here Rotom. I do know that after the Volt Switch and the burn damage that my Brave Bird will be more than enough to take out this Rotom Wash. I'm just going to go straight for that safe Brave Bird, just click Brave Bird, hopefully try and take this thing out. But like I said, the game's pretty much in his hands just because he does still in fact have Alakazam, whose sash is still intact, which is a little unfortunate for me, whereas I only have my Talonflame and my Rotom Wash left. So I'm forced to go for that Brave Bird here. There's nothing else I can really do. I don't quite take out the Azumarill, and he's just going to be able to take me out with a waterfall, and that'll bring me down to my last. My Rotom Wash, he's still down to his last 2, his Alakazam and his this thing, his Azumarill. So I'm just going to go straight for that Volt Switch just to take out this thing, bring him down 1-on-1 to where he can just come in and take me out with Alakazam. So it was a very good game, Kaneziken. Pretty unfortunate I missed a couple of Fire Blasts, just because had I landed one at least, the Garchomp one I had a chance to kill. There's 8% minimum, I know I can easily come in and take it out with anything from that range, and therefore I wouldn't have lost my my Tyranitar, I wouldn't have lost my Latias, which obviously would have been helpful for the likes of his Alakazam. So either way, still a pretty fun game. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment down below, of course, subscribe for more. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.